Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the playthrough of Gran Turismo Sports. Last episode I failed at the final mission challenge, and this episode is to undo that wrong. It was over here at the Nürburgring. By the way, also looking forward to driving this car. It's a pretty cool Mercedes. Let's watch a couple of more of these to get into the spirit, into the mood. Also looking forward to driving this one. Purebred racing car for the roads. Or this is actually a racing car, I guess. This version. What do we have more? Also looking forward to driving this one. Very cool little roadster. Maybe looking forward to the left one, not so much to the right one. I find it a bit overdone vehicle. And of course Godzilla, a bit boring I must say, but still a very impressive piece of technology. Anyways, let's undo that wrong. So that will be over here. I did finish the race while finishing 4th instead of 1st. The weird thing was, after mission challenge 8, stage 8, yeah, I got a lot of cars afterwards, because I already received this one, I guess, yesterday after finishing. I ended the recording, and when I wanted to close the game, it actually gave me a couple of gift cards. Because I did complete all the mission challenges on bronze, and I completed them all. There were a couple of categories. I think I got 2 or 3 cars. Or this is the first one. All mission challenges. Maybe I will get them. Yeah, I'm getting them anew now. It didn't save yesterday. So this is because it's all silver. You actually do get the same car, so it's not random. I think it's pre-programmed what car you will receive. Alright. And 100% of mission challenge. Alright, so it were actually 2 cars, I guess. But now if I... Oh man. God damn it, this is where I was yesterday. And then I simply closed the game, because this is what I wanted to tell, is that after completing the mission challenges, you already are redirected to the a bit lower volume. You're redirected to the credit screen. Well, we haven't even touched the career mode yet, or the track challenges, learning the tracks. And the thing is, you cannot cancel this. And it really takes like way too long, this credits. I understand that they want to receive some like digital acknowledgement. And I don't mind, but yeah, it's a bit weird. So I thought, okay, I will just close the game and afterwards all will be fine. But apparently that didn't work, because it doesn't save. It simply re-gifts you those cars and reruns the end credits. So I am afraid there's nothing much more that I can do, and that is sit through this credit screen and hopefully that the game then saves, remembering that I've watched them, and doesn't rerun them the next time I start up the game. But yeah, it's a pretty long section. So okay, this is not what I expected or planned for, but it's not the worst thing. It's of course a pretty big luxury problem. Sitting in a cool game, watching some cool end credits video. I was actually wondering yesterday whether this is like digitally, but I think this is simply yeah, like recorded footage. This is not like in the game engine or anything. Anyways, yesterday I also said that the after the mission challenges I would dive into the career mode, but first of course I forgot, we will do the track challenges. There's some section there in which you can learn each track with tips and tricks or whatever. I don't know, I haven't opened it yet, but that is next on the menu. After that we will be going in fully prepared into the career mode with like all the driving school golds, all the mission challenges golds, and hopefully also all the track challenges gold. And then we will top that off with the full career mode. Also, what I wanted to say is that I am going to change two things in my attempt to gold the last mission challenge on the Nürburgring 4 laps in the Corvette C7 Group 3. That will be, I will do the pit stop in the same lap, in the second lap. But I will change to medium racing tires instead of soft racing tires. Because yesterday I really spun out in the last lap. I think it was partly it was due to me just steering badly, but also it was exacerbated by the, I think, somewhat worn down tires. So I will be putting on a bit more rougher tires, the medium compound or sturdier tires, and I will once I pit in, I won't fill up the full gas tank, because actually I already noticed that yesterday while I was in the pits, that really gives you like fuel for like 5 or 6 more laps, while at that moment when we're pitting in we only need fuel for 2 more laps. So that will decrease the amount in the pits and hopefully also decrease the weight of the car. Adding less fuel. I'm not sure whether that's also a game mechanic in this game, like the less fuel you have, the faster you get because of the less weight you have to carry around. I'm not sure, but let's assume so. So that will be an advantage. The less time spent in the pits will be an advantage. Of course, I do know the track now a little bit better. Still, I'm not at all 100% comfortable in it. I have a lot of corners, I'm still guesstimating them somewhat. I have no clear memory of all the exact braking points, only a couple of them. But hopefully it, learning as you go, improving by doing. So I did do yesterday 4 laps, so hopefully that helps with now ready to install, what the hell, another one? What? Oh man, I hope there's... Yesterday there was also... Anyways, I will finish my story about the attempt, and then on that update notification we got. Lesser fuel, less time in the pits, hopefully helps out with gaining on the first 3 cars. Yesterday I finished 4th. I did have them yesterday in my sight, like very far in the distance, but I did spun out also like twice pretty dramatically, like really 180. So if I can avoid spinning out and with the less time in the pits, I do hope that I have a shot at becoming first. If that fails, I will just do a totally different strategy. I will put racing hards on. I will put the fuel mixture to fully lean, and then I won't need to pit at all, and apparently that makes it that's a more effective strategy. But first I want to try one pit strategy, because that allows me to run fuel fully rich, which also I'm not sure whether it also affects the max RPM, but at least it's such a cool car with such a cool engine sound. I want to have it fully powering everything or giving it all the power that it's got. And yeah, somehow I don't really like running lean. So yeah, I will first try a one pit stop strategy, which is also possible, according to many people, as evidenced by many people who did complete first place with a one pit stop strategy. Anyways, that is about the plan going forward for this last mission challenge. Can you, by the way, see how incredibly long this is? And you cannot click it away. It's a bit, yeah, a bit much, I must say. Anyways, I mean, now we are also not looking at the credits from the actual devs. These are more like sponsors and yeah, marketing partners and GoPro.inc, whatever. These are all corporate partnerships. Why is it not possible to at least skip this part of the end credits? The devs, the developers, I can certainly understand giving them their 5 minutes of fame, but this is a bit much. Anyways, other thing that just popped up is it said there was like this update ready to install. Well, yesterday before running it, I also had a new update installed, and that was actually only like 125 megabytes, and it took like 20 minutes. The download went really fast, but the copying, which apparently, oh man, that's probably, there was an online save, nice. The copying, which apparently also entails a part of decompressing and then comparing files and recompressing it again. It took ages, and now I just saw another notification that there's an update ready to be installed. So I'm not going to do that now, because I'm pretty sure, however small it is, that it will take at least 15 minutes. And I don't have time for that. I was a bit worried seeing that notification, like an update is ready to be installed, that it would now also lock me out of saving the game, because that is usually when you start the game and you do not update it, you can start the game, but you will not be able to use its network features. And in Gran Turismo Sport, I think saving is done to the cloud, or at least over the network. So if you didn't update it, you cannot save. So when I just saw that notification, I was like, holy shit, there's an update ready that I did not yet install. Am I now being cut out of the network features, unable to save, and meaning I have to watch those freaking end credits a third time? That would be really a bummer, but luckily I saw just now at the bottom right corner, I did see a save pop up that the game saved. Holy shit, I'm already like 9 minutes into the video and really nothing yet was done as much as progress concerned. So let's change that. 1 second. Here we go. Yes, yes. I actually hope I will be able to finish this race also with the next episodes of 25 minutes. I now have 35 minutes left. It are, I think, 4 laps of some 8 minutes, maybe a bit more. So that's at least 32 minutes. So there's not a lot of time to spare to even make it with the next episode included. But we will see. Anyways, we will be starting. 1 sec. I will take a sip of tea. Right now, I'm gonna put the sound a bit louder. And we're off. Alright. Here we go. messy corner over there. Cannot win them all. Oh, shit. God damn it. Screwing it up already. At least if I don't spin off, it will be a big difference with yesterday. Here we go. Oh, this was actually the more lenient. I wanted to say the more lenient chicane, but I think it was actually the sharpest. Oh, shit. Alright, concentrate, man. Alright, come on, Corvette. Too much braking over there, god damn it. You see, I'm not even gaining that much. Holy shit! Ooh. No, no, no. Woo. Pretty hairy shit. This is how you lose races. And the thing is, it could well be that in the next round I will make the same mistake over there. Because all those corners, they resemble each other a bit. Alright, come on. There's one section where you can really go flat out, but I think it starts here, but I'm again not really sure. Maybe there will be one like tighter corner in between. No, I don't think so. This is it. That's why it's handy if you have cars in front. You can check their braking lights. Holy shit, I did not need to... Again, I thought that the last corner was this corner, like the more sharp one at the end. You really should not stick too much behind the AI, because once you do, they're often pretty slow. Sometimes they really seem to brake check you. Here, this is crazy how much he now braked. This is also a hard section because it's pretty blind. Now I can see. You're going uphill, so you don't really see the road all that well. This is where I went off yesterday, I guess. Almost now, because my mind is being distracted by the way too high temperature in my room. Alright, I got in, that's good. Right, I will drive to the start finish and then we'll cut this episode short and continue in the next one, because we're almost hitting the 25-minute marker and I have to reduce the room temperature over here. It's a waste, it's way too high. Alright, that will be here, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. Do keep on gaming.